and welcome to day 16 out of my 25 days of Christmas, and today's look is a gingerbread man that has had a big bite taken out of his head. So I started this look off by having my brows glued down, and like I normally do, I get an eyebrow pencil and start to sketch out the design on my face. Now it's time to get that base gingerbread colour down. So I started off by using the Snazzaroo colour light beige, but it was just too close to my skin tone. Then I used a brown face paint and it was just too dark. Then I went in with some orange face paint on top of all of that, and I feel like I just got the perfect colour. I was so happy with this. I then got that dark brown face paint that I used earlier, and I start to paint this on the area where I am going to be bitten. So as this is going to be a shaded area, that is why I'm using a dark brown, and I start to just paint this whole kind of strip just completely this dark brown. Once I've done that, I then get that orange paint that I've been using and I start to apply this in the middle of it, just so it got some light and darkness in this area. So some highlighted areas and some shaded areas. Then on the other side of this is where it is going to be bitten off and gone. So as my background is black, I've painted this whole section black as well. To add some texture to this section, I got a stiff bristled brush and I tapped it in to some really light orange face paint and flicked it all over my body and face. I then did the exact same thing in a dark brown face paint as well. This eye on the gingerbread man is white. I don't know if I told you, but this is actually based off Gingy in Shrek. I don't know if I mentioned that, but that is where I'm getting my colour references and everything from. So his eye is white, so I've used the Clown White face paint by Snazzaroo and filled this whole section in white, and then got a dark brown eyeshadow and started to create some shading around the circle. I then painted the eyebrow white and went over that with blue just to make it really light blue and really stand out. And then again I used a dark brown eyeshadow and created some shading around the outside. His mouth is red, so that is exactly the colour that I painted mine. This is actually a Snazzaroo paint pen, I think you call it. You twist the bottom and red face paint comes up it, and it's just an easy thing to use. So I used that, and like I did with the others, I shaded around the outside of it. I then went back into that Clown White face paint by Snazzaroo. I use this because it's a thicker consistency, and I created some shine marks around the mouth, and then I went over that with the pen again, so it's not bright white but you can still see it through the paint. Now it's time for the gumdrop buttons. So I've painted them white first so you don't get that brown base coming through. Again, I used the Clown White face paint for this, and then I went over it with a purple face paint. This is Lilac by Snazzaroo, and just like I did with the others, I got that brown eyeshadow and started to create some shading around the outside. I always find that with illusion makeup and using black face paint that there's always that tiny little bit of shine on the black, and it just gets rid of the illusion completely. So what I do is always go over that face paint with a black eyeshadow. I forgot to put white face paint on my eyelashes, and if I did that it would have just made the illusion that little bit better. So if you're going to do this, do that. It will look better. So this is the final look, and let me know what you think in the comments down below. If you like it, make sure to press that like button, and if you'd like to see more of me, you can hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and also follow me over on Instagram and TikTok. Over there my name is @Brooke.Ellis_. It is linked in the description down below, along with some discount codes if you want to use them. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!